Hello, I'm Randy Meredith with Kentucky Electric Cooperatives. Our industry has been challenged by COVID-19, and as a result, many of you have stepped up into leadership roles that now require you to conduct a job briefing. Today, we're going to go over key components of a job briefing, as well as discuss how that an effectively conducted job briefing can not only be a great leadership tool, but it can help you build a stronger team. For someone new to a supervisor position, there can be many questions about job briefings. To address those questions, we will be referencing the OSHA Electric Power Standards, specifically the 1910-269 Subpart C. The job briefing standard states, the employer shall ensure that the employee in charge conducts a job briefing with the employees involved before they start each job. The employee in charge can be anyone in authority. Typically, this is a foreman or supervisor, but can include anyone who demonstrates that they possess the experience, knowledge, and training to resolve problems related to the work being performed. The 269 standard requires that the employee in charge cover hazards, procedures, precautions, source controls, and PPE requirements with every employee on the job. Additionally, don't forget to post the address and emergency contact information for your work location. If the work or operations to be performed during the workday or shift are repetitive and similar, at least one job briefing shall be conducted before the start of the first job of each day or shift. A professional can use acquired knowledge, experience, and feedback from all crew members to determine when an additional job briefing should be conducted. A leader will recognize that the best made plans often need revisions. The extent of the briefing will vary depending upon crew experience and scope of work. Often the person conducting the briefing is challenged with communicating a message that both journeymen and apprentices fully understand. Tasks that require extensive briefings often present the crew leader with opportunities to teach and mentor apprentices. A question that's often asked is, what if I'm working alone? The OSHA standard states that an employee working alone need not conduct a job briefing. However, the employer shall ensure that the tasks to be performed are planned as if a briefing were required. If the expectation for safe work practices are not covered in the briefing, there's a good chance it'll not be covered in the air. The crew on the left might have had the good old, here, sign this, type of briefing. Which crew would you call professional? Which crew do you think had an effective briefing? Now that we've covered key components of the standard, let's talk about the primary thing that will help us conduct successful briefings. Communication. Keep in mind, crew members can't see your ideas. They can only act on what they hear. Take time to promote participation and reach out for feedback to ensure that your message was correctly interpreted. I'd like to encourage everyone to commit to excellence. Step up and be the type leader you would want to follow. And remember the 5 P's. Proper planning prevents poor performance. For those that are already conducting good job briefings, keep up the good work. You get it and understand that no matter how talented we may be individually, that it takes a team effort to achieve excellence. If you haven't been conducting job briefings as well as you could, you can't go back and undo the past, but you can start today and every day forward. It will take discipline, the type of discipline that creates champions. As professionals, we know what to do. Our experience helps us know when to do it. As a leader, it's important that you do job briefings to the best of your ability and do them that way every single time. So one last thing, guys, anybody can have a title, anybody can be called professional, but few will step up and be leaders. So I hope that you'll step up today, be a leader, discipline yourselves to do a job briefing, be effective, and remember, there's an apprentice watching you. Have a good day.